Hello and welcome back, everybody, to Hollow Knight. Yesterday, cause daily reminder, this is a daily series. So yeah, yesterday we went to a brand new area, Green Path, my favorite area. Just green path glazing all over the place every day. And we explored all the way through here and we found Zod over here, Zod the Mighty to be exact. And he hates us. He's super annoying and we saved him. For no good reason. No, I'm kidding. He will come into play later, I guess. But for now,
he's just lucky to be alive.
Anyway, welcome back, guys. Today, we're going to be continuing our journey and following a Hornet. Sorry, the protagonist, I don't know the name of yeah. And see what the deal is with her. And then explore this area some more. Because this place has much to offer for us. So, yeah. Also, cool little lore fact, I guess. Even though this place is not green at all, it's still part of Green Path. That's just because the Omega chat called Un that dreams about this place being green and then it actually works. You know, he did that, but I guess it didn't quite reach far enough into here that everything became green. So there's still some parts that are exposed to just normal caverns. Anyway, back into the greeny parts though. We go up here and try to kill you. I don't have my spell with me. So, there you go. Get out of here. Get out! Get out! Dude, I should really be careful with my voice. These voices from all these characters, these groany characters have been taking a toll on me. Might do a little bit less voice acting, guys. I'm so sorry. All the voice acting enthusiasts' hopes are ruined. If we go here, though, in this little corner, there's some more lore here. The green children walked from the dream until these lands. Here we now shall wait, patient for the call to return. The green children, I think, refers to just the dreams from Un, because his dreams were like, you know, green. But I might not be too sure on that. I'm not the best in the lore department wise, but if you want a good explanation or summary of the lore, I think you all know the great wide world renowned video of Mossback explaining the entire lore. I don't recommend watching it now if you don't want to have anything spoiled, of course. But if you're interested in like all the lore of that, I'll probably link that in the end of the series. But yeah, it explains the lore really well. I'll try to do my best shot as well from the things I know. But yeah, some dialogue is just really hard to interpret the way it's written. It's really poetic and stuff, and I'm not the best. Anyway, if you go down here, this could be a death sentence, but I'm gonna try it anyway. There's 2 of these Moss Knights over here. But if you just have enough vengeful spirits and kill them while they... Yeah. If you know what they're doing, then you can pretty easily kill them. Like, hit, go back. Like, hit their shield, go back. Okay, well, you gotta stay a little bit more back than that. Do that. You could also do that. Oh, you could also jump back, of course. You could also just jump on top of him while he's attacking. And then finish him off with some spells. Many different ways to go about these. But could be difficult to tackle for new players. Anyway, there's a bunch of money here, so I do recommend to throw yourself at this place. Because that was quite a lot of money. Then once we go to the right here, there's another guy here. Boom, free easy hit at the beginning right there. Because there's a grub, he's protecting a grubby. And boom. Oh, bro didn't stand a chance. Holy moly, that was quick. And we're over 1,000 here right now. You would think we were rich, but no. We are not. There's definitely more to come. So make sure to break this down to the right here, because this connects back to, I guess I'll show it to you guys, to the first Moss Knight room. Do you think there's already more lifeblood? Probably not, right? No. If you sit on a bench, I think then it respawns, but we haven't done that yet. So now we have a connecting area. So now we go to the left here. Little guys over here. And as you can see right here, if you remember the signs, this will lead to a stack station, which is good because this room to the left here is where we need to be. So make sure to do this all first. Right over here. Hello, good sir. Good day, good day. Gotta pay this first, of course. 140. Inflation, guys. Everything costs more. Oh my god. This is a beautiful stack station as well. Like, I love Green Path so much, guys. Leave in the comments down below what your favorite... actually, maybe not. That could be some spoilers, I guess, for people who haven't watched this. I know this game is very old, but I'm trying to do it in a way where we only talk about the things when they actually come up in the game, just to avoid, like, spoilers if there are new viewers in. But I guess let me know what you think about Green Path. I've seen a lot of people love it as well, but also a lot of people who think it's overrated. So, you know, let me know your thoughts on Green Path. Anyway, make sure to talk to the stag here at the bottom to hear his thoughts. My, this place is much changed since I last saw it. The greenery grows so well, the station's like to be consumed by it. Yeah, not much to say, I guess, but I mean, very true though. I'm thinking if I want to buy something, probably not. I think we're good. So we'll just leave right here. Wait, did we sit on the bench? Let me sit on the bench. Boink. There you go, we didn't. And there you go. Map is looking feisty right now. Now we could make our way down right now and loop back around, but I'll do that after we've met up with the mysterious protagonist. But before we do any of that though, there is a secret little wall here. You see some cracks in here. Also, if you listen, you hear a little shining sound. It's pretty hard to, you know, differentiate that sound to like the background noise, but it is actually a little shining item you're hearing. So if you hear a little shine sound like that, there is an item nearby. So yeah, open that up and there it is. And boom, kill him first. And now we have this beautiful item over here. And it is none other than a wondrous journal. And as you see right here in the bottom of the screen, I've added in a counter, 1 out of 43, that is. That's because this is a new collectible item that we found here that is not required at all for any achievement or for 100% at all. This is something you can just collect by yourself. It will be useful later, of course, but it's not required at all. But for the sake of this Let's Play, we're gonna collect all of these, and I'm gonna show you all of the locations, of course. And so that's why we're keeping a counter for this one, because this is just not obligatory at all. So that's why we're keeping a edited counter for this collectible right here. But let's look at it instead of yapping. Right here at the bottom, a wondrous journal. A journal left behind by a long-dead traveler. The words are written in a forgotten dialect and difficult to understand. Relic from Holland's past, this item now holds little value, except for those dedicated to the kingdom's history. So this is one of the 4 relic types, as you can see at the bottom here. And what these will be able to do is they will be worth money later, and we can sell them. And that's why they're not necessary for 100%. It's just to get more money, pretty much. But they are hidden in clever spots, and I want to show all of them. So, yeah. That's what we're gonna do in this series as well. We got the first one, and there will be many more to come. Anyway, starting this video off right away with, yeah, you wouldn't guess it, but if you look up here, there's a little gate right there. We're gonna have a boss fight, guys. Come no closer, ghost. I've seen you creeping through the undergrowth, stalking me. This old kingdom, a terrible thing awakens. I can smell it in the air. I know what you are. I know what you try to do. I can't allow it. We're fighting Hornet, everybody. Who could have thought this was Hornet after all? The Silksong protagonist. This is a pretty hard boss for the first time, especially after False Night. It's a fast boss, fast-paced with many different attacks. My main tip right now is to not get hit, is to use as much Vengeful Spirit as you can. And then if you have enough heal, like enough soul, you can heal while she's down right there. Because she will have plenty of downtime, so don't worry about that. So make sure to, yeah, as you can see, it's super powerful. So make sure to use a lot of that, because a lot of people forget that that's a thing, and it's super useful. So she has a spaghetti attack like that, she can throw her nail, and she dashes a lot to you. I recommend either like staying on her at all times with your nail, or you know, or killing her, no, or staying distance from her and spamming spells. 2 tactics that work very well, and as you can see, we went through that no problem. When I fought her in my first playthrough, I had quite some trouble with her. Main tip, use Vengeful Spirit. And now she dropped an item, or not really her, but this, like that corpse right here. Taking the moth wing cloak. Press right trigger to dash forwards. Use the cloak to dash quickly along the ground or through the air. We now have a dash. We can dash through places. We can dash in the air. We can dash on the ground. And we can get smacked to the ground as well.
Would it seek to break the seals? They cannot be undone. They must be undone. Let us sleep, little shadow. Return to your darkness. Allow us our peace.
No, don't kill me! Don't kill me! And that's it, guys. That was the series. Nope, they didn't do anything. So, if you've paid very good attention, which I didn't in the beginning, those 3 characters, you might have recognized those. Because those 3 faces are symbolism in a lot of places here and are very important to the story. So my best guess is what I try to do here is try to put us to sleep, or at least do some kind of attack to us. But we're simply too goated, and we're still thriving. So thank you for the Mothwing cloak, though, guy. So now many things open up to us, and now things like this won't be a problem for us anymore. And the game opens up severely now, and especially the platforming will become a lot more interesting. So yeah, this is a great upgrade, and we're a lot faster as well now. Look at us go! So if we go all the way to the left here first, we get to one of my favorite areas inside of an area, the Lake of Un. Yeah, that one cool guy that dreamed about getting this place green and stuff. We got this guy over here. I'll just leave him alone for now. He's just enjoying his time. Let's go inside this house and meet our boy Quirrell, our second meeting with him. Which is also very missable, because you don't have to go here to the left. How you doing, Quirrell? Oh, hello there. Seems we both tread far from the path. I can hardly believe those dusty old highways led to such a lush and lively place. Same reaction. This building suggests some form of worship, though its idol has clearly been long forgotten. Doubles equally well for a moment's respite. Okay, the moment's respite is done. I saw a strange fellow out there. He seemed quite taken by the lake. I planned to offer greetings, though figured I'd first tend to my nil on chance our meeting goes poorly. Yeah, that's a pretty good idea. Your nil looks a fine instrument, but it's showing signs of wear. I'd wager up there it would take you far. Down here, however, I suspect you'll soon meet dangers the surface world can't match. Hellenest is perfect for vigilant explorers like us. So tense and thrilling. In this place, you're either alert or you're dead. I love you, Quirrell. You're amazing. So yeah, another great meeting with Quirrell over here. Make sure to not miss these interactions, even though it doesn't really matter. They're just beautiful moments. So yeah, just don't miss them, guys. Anyway, you can go up to this guy, but he seems to have anger issues, I think. Does he attack you? Can I stand in front of him? Oh my god, anger issues, get away, get away, get away, get away. Get owned. Yeah, you can drown enemies as well if you want. That did cost me a lot of money, but for the sake of comedy. Anyway, that was beautiful. I was thinking of maybe putting on the compass just for you guys. I might as well. I'll put off the soul catcher for now. I'll put on the compass so that you guys can see where I am. Makes it a little bit easier. Anyway, that was that for this place. Not much to do right there right now. But yeah, it is the Lake of Un, the guy, you know, the Chad himself. So it will be important later. Oh my god, okay. So do some platforming over here, and over here, and over here. And boom, make our way back here. So now that we have the dash, we have new paths to open up. Most of the time when you get like a new thing in the end of your area, most of the times there's some way to get to a new area with your new upgrade. And that's the case for this time as well. So I guess we'll do that. But before that, I think for the rest of this episode, oh my god, don't kill me. We're just gonna try to explore everything this place has to offer right now. And the Forgotten Crossroads possibly as well. So first thing I want to do is go back here to the top where we found Zode. Is he already gone? Yes, he is. So Zode already moved on to his next location, which I think is just Dirtmouth. So we'll visit him soon enough. But what we didn't visit yet is... well, let me go all the way back here. So we go up here. Is we can go on top of here and reach this area to the right here. Now, if we open our map here to the right, as you can see, we do not have a map for this area. So this is a brand new area. However, the title doesn't pop up yet. So that means we're sort of in like a... Not the main room of this area yet. It's just a little secret entrance here. Yeah, you can also kill things through platforms, by the way. They did it on purpose to help new players, you know, cheese some enemies like that. I think it's a great function. But yeah, the reason we're in this new area right now is not because this is our next destination, but there is a little something we can get already, though. Besides, of course, epic money over here. I recommend getting full soul if you're following me along for this moment. So now you can dash over here. That's why I waited. There's a treasure chest. There's a treasure chest! With 1 coin. Yeah, goodbye. No. If you check inside the, the chest, maybe there's a little more. And it's a trap. You get thrown into an arena with 2 of these guys. What you want to do to survive this is stand to one next to them, so that one is closed and doesn't attack you. And so you just have to deal with one. Because let me show you, if you need to deal with both, it gets quite difficult. So the strat to survive that is to stand to next to one, and boom, now it's just a 1v1. And again, this can still be pretty hard, because as you can see, these roly-polies, holy moly. Holy moly, roly-poly. Okay. Oh my god. They are so unpredictably, like, fast or slow. Okay, there you go. And boom, 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 pow. And we got journal updated, which means we've gotten enough roly-polies, I think. Or whatever they're called. What are ballers? Yes. There you go. Once we have our complete journal finished, I will of course showcase everything off. So I won't read everything out loud, but I will allow you guys to read all the entries once we have everything finished. Anyway, the reason to go here is to go to the right here. As you can see, a lot of dead ballers here, which is kind of sad. But it has an epic item, so I'll take it. And that is the baller shell, a brand new charm. It is pretty good, I guess. It was never really something for me, but let's read about it. The baller shell costs 2. Protect its bearer with a hard shell while focusing soul. The shell is not indestructible and will shatter if it absorbs too much damage. Instead of trying to explain what this really does, let's equip it. Let's see what this is all about. Because I don't want to wait too long on testing out charms, because we're going to get more and more as we go along, of course. So I want to test them out as quickly as I can. Yeah, let's see where we can find a bench. So back here, I found a bench. And let's unequip the compass and equip the baller shell. So basically what this does, every time you heal, which we can't right now because we have no soul, you get a protective layer around you. And once you get hit while you're healing, you won't take any damage. Now that sounds very OP, but there are a lot of drawbacks to this charm. That is why I don't like it. Let me show it to you. So he's coming right here. I'm healing. Boom. It protects me. However, what it also does is stop me from healing. So I'm wasting soul because of that. Like, it doesn't let me finish my heal. And also, the baller shell can only take 4 hits, I think. You see already it's a little cracked in the top left there. It can take 4 hits until it's completely broken and it doesn't work anymore. And at that point, you're just wasting 2 notches. And the only way to repair it is to sit on a bench again. So there are many drawbacks to it, but at the same time, it could be good. In my opinion, it's not really worth it. I don't really like it, because what you're really doing is, like, since you can't finish your heal, you're only delaying the inevitable. Like, maybe that dodge Like maybe the protected dodge will help you somehow overcome a fight. But I never really liked it. However, we'll use it for a little bit for now. So maybe I'll change my mind. There you go. Oh, that's a very smart placed full eater there at the lever. And another one right here. Boom. Just smack your ass. That's actually the first enemy that doesn't get one-shotted by the Vengeful Spirit. Besides the big guys, of course. So now we're at the bottom here again. There is a little... Yes, a little more lore here. From moss and leaf our life is drawn. What grows upon the path we shall never wield. Yeah, I ain't got no clue what that means. I think it's similar to the other ones. That one is a little bit more vague. So if we go to the left here, we see a big guy that we can... Or we just fall into the spikes. We can actually kill him by using spells or smacking him like this. Yeah, it's kind of sad. We need your entry though in the thing. However, this room is not accessible yet. It's just a big open room and yeah, we ain't got the abilities for that yet. But I mean, we got an entry out of it, so not too useless. What's in between here? Yeah, no, we've been here. So now we've looked back around. This is where we followed Hornet. So let's check out the rest of the rooms here. There is a secret item there as well. That's also a relic. I don't think we can reach it just yet with just a dash. Maybe if I maybe I do something crazy like that, but we'll just remember that. We might want to buy some pins so that we can pin that item so that we don't forget it. I might do that actually. So if we go up here, we have some new rooms we haven't explored yet. We got a little guy over here. Don't forget that he explodes. For some reason, some mushrooms here. I think these are mushrooms. I never understood why there are mushrooms here. Anyway, to the right here is a little challenge room for your new dash ability with some sparky Luma flies. Make sure to not touch them while they're doing that. And yeah, we got a little parkour section for our dash to test out. I'm kind of a god, so don't mind me to do this first try. I'm so glad I didn't eat my words there. That was tight. And we get a new item, which is another new charm. Thorns of Agony. Costs 1, senses the pain of its bearer and lashes out at the world around them. When taking damage, Sprout Thorny finds that damage nearby foes. Pretty much, when you take damage, they take damage as well. Is it good? For now, it is kind of nice to have on, I guess, because there's not many other options for charms yet. But once you get new things, it becomes pretty obsolete. I should put it on, though, when we get the chance. It's definitely like a nice little thing to have on, but nothing too significant. And everything get killed. Let's go. Get killed. So we go up here. This is all just for money. Which I won't say no to. Kill all of you guys. Oh my god. The Slaughterfest is insane. More money. And yeah, we got plenty of money. So let's go on a shopping spree. Let's go back to Dirtmouth. Let's see where we are. Okay, we are in this room right here. Should we go to the stag station? Probably. We can also loop back around. Let's do that actually, because we got a few new grubs as well. And this way we also explore like every room we haven't seen yet. So this way it connects back to the very beginning, where we saw Hornet for the first time. Also, if you've noticed, Hornet did escape. She did not die. And as you can see here, defeat her one more time. So she will come back. I mean, obviously, like there's kind of like a sequel coming out, and like she can't really be dead. Skill Protector of Hollowness Runes, wields a needle and thread. Which I think is a badass weapon, by the way. Just a needle and thread. Like, who cooked with that? Who cooked with that? So we have a straight room over here with nothing much of interest, and then we're back here, the room where we saw Hornet for the first time, and now we can reach it as well since we have the dash. Okay, so now let me quickly go back to the grubs and I'll see you all there. Wait, before I do that actually, let me equip Thorns of Agony. And in case we get hit, I'll show you guys the effect of the charm. Well, when we take damage from an enemy, that is. This is, however, a pretty good combination to have, the Thorns of Agony and the Balder Shell. It's sort of like they call it charm synergies. Basically, charms have different effects when you combine them with specific other charms. Because when you take the hit on your Balder Shell, your thorns will still latch out. I will show it actually. Boom, as you can see right there. Even though we didn't take damage, because it says you need to take damage for it to sprout the thorns, but you don't have to do that with the Balder Shell anymore, which is why this is a pretty goated combination. Make use of it all you want if you want to. Anyway, give me money, give me more, give me money. Oh my god, look at all this yummy. Look at all this yummy. 180, I'll take it any day of the week, bro. Okay, let's go back to Dirtmouth now and see what we got cooking up there. Because I think a lot of people have showed up there. First of all, this guy over here. Hello. Sarema. Painting. You wear that nail with ease. If you're in search of combat, you'll find no great warriors in the decaying burrow. I've heard an arena exists somewhere below, one built for alike. Meet me there and we'll test what skills you possess. I'll be headed down soon. Come and find me if you dare. Hollow Nest, what challenges await in its ruins? Yep, this is Tiso, another traveling NPC. This is one of the few NPCs where if you don't interact with them in a specific location, he doesn't even move on to his next location. So you need to find him in his next location to make him move on to the next one, instead of like Kuro, for example, that moves on based on your progression. So Tisu, you don't have to worry about like missing him, but at the same time, you gotta stay on that. Anyway, there's Zod standing right here. You there? Why are you scuffed? Okay, I gotta really find a voice to not hurt my throat. You there? Why are you skulking about in the shadows? Yes, your eyes do not deceive you. I am Zod the Mighty, a knight of great renown. Tremble before me. While you were hiding here in your dingy little village, I ventured into the dark pit below us and slew a great beast. It had sharp mandibles and atrocious manners. Actually, that was me. Yes, all glory to me, but I don't have time for your adulation. I must rest and prepare for my next journey down. Me and my homies hate Zod. That daft old fellow over there. He keeps talking absolute drivel, seems to think the very air is deadly down in the caverns. Perhaps he should consider not breathing. Oh, I keep forgetting his fire lines. Perhaps he should consider not breathing. I think he's talking about Elderbug here. He keeps talking about dreams too. Pah! Dreams are for those too feeble to truly live. Okay, little Zod, oil up. Oh, my throat, man. Do not let me talk with Zod. Can you please shut up? Do you have more? What squalid little hamlet this is. The air is full and the townsfolk have beady eyes. I'll be headed back down below as soon as possible. Shut up, Zod. Nobody cares. Holy moly. Okay. Well, that was Zod, everybody. Anyway, let's go buy a bench pin, first of all, to see where the benches are on our map. And let's buy some markers. And we got new markers in the store as well here, by the way. The gold one and the gleaming one. Let's just buy the... Let's buy the gold ones, why not? These markers are new additions to this shop. I think these markers have been added in the DLC. So first it was only these two. Maybe also the gold one, I'm not sure. One of these two got added later in the DLC. Yeah, for now I'll keep the rest. So let's show it off right away, I guess. We got our map here. And once we click A, we can place our markers. So there was a little relic right here that we have got to come back to. So yeah, let's just place a marker right there. And I think we are good to go. And I want to buy a lot of epic things from Sly. Hello. Patawasio. So we have a bunch more money to buy anything we want. I think I'm gonna buy the mass shard. Because it's so cheap right now, like compared to my money. Because we might run into 2 more mask shards soon and then have a full mask. However, actually, you could already buy another one here. I found another one of these. If you look closely, there's some nice engraving work on them. I suspect I undercharged last time and it's the only one left. I might actually be tempted to buy this one because we'll definitely find one soon and then make a full thing out of it. I mean, yeah, I don't see why not. Yeah, let's do it. Let's go. So now we have 3 out of 4. I'll go over the other items when they'll be important. Do you have anything to say?
My understanding of a hollownest can be a little vague, but below those leafy caverns is a fungal grove, once home to peaceful creatures, not quite bug and not quite plant. Sounds almost worth a visit, no? Well, there's a downside. The dreadful stench, a noxious odor fills the place. Yes, that's our hint for the next location. And I am not feeling tired, actually. I'm kidding. The night is very EP. So that is where I'm going to be leaving it for today's episode. Thank you all so much for watching. In the next one, we are gonna explore the last nooks and crannies from Green Path and the Forgotten Crossroads with our new dash ability. And then we'll probably make our way to this brand new area that Elderbug is talking about. Anyway, next episode tomorrow, same time, you know the deal. And then I only have one thing left to say. And that is to subscribe. Oh, were you expecting the auto-tune subscribe? No, that's getting old.
Subscribe.